So I'm going to let Mark open the BattlePlay expansion. I haven't seen this yet. This is the first time I've seen a production version of it, so pretty exciting.
Dun, dun, dun. So, glorious artwork on the cover. We have a pack. We have a set of rules.
Rulebook looks nice, yeah.
And a battle board.
That is indeed the battle board. Oh, that's rather nice. That's good, yeah.
These look like terrain cards.
Terrain cards and markers, yes.
And
The pack out.
like drops of blood. They're casualty markers.
They are.
Chance.
Like the wound markers, yeah. Lucky guess, eh?
Oh, I like them. Look at that, there's a beach edge.
Yeah.
Hills, is it?
Yeah.
And then rough terrain patches.
Yeah.
And that's a more deserty one.
So actually in the game they used to be more precise, they're rocky ground. Those are hills. Those are hills. These are woods, and that's a major river or waterway. So as we set up a terrain, you could get a whole variety of different terrains. Let's pull them out and see what they got. Lovely. So if we have that there, that means that this file can't be used at all. It's secure.
Yeah.
And if you got these, you place them, and you'll see they've got numbers.
Yeah.
So when you come from the strategic board, you'll have a number of greens and a number of browns to pick at random. So you'll just pick them out at random and go file 1, can't go into the river already. If there were 2, say, file 4, and that goes there.
Right.
And that designs your terrain.
Yeah.
So if you were to pick one random one of the browns, so there was 1 brown as well.
That's a 6. So
That's 6, so that goes in that file. And that's our unique battlefield for the battle. We've got a waterway here, a wood in this wood there, and rough growing there, and then clear ground everywhere else. Yeah. So that's how you set up your battle. These are beautiful, lovely artwork. Yeah. And if you get a hill, there's a dice roll, and the better general has the better chance of pulling the hill back to them, basically.
Yeah.
So they get the hill advantage.
Yeah.
And if you get hill with one of those, they stack, so you get a hill with terrain.
Yeah, which is sort of terrain.
Yeah, ideal. And these should be, I just want to check, they should be designed to give a decent amount of space now around the cards. Much better, because they're a bit tight in the original. So your cards are going to sit opposite each other, fighting on the tabletop. And we're going to fight an actual battle where we do an impact phase, and then we move cards around. So let's say that one died. There's another one there, that one might move there, and it's...
So would you literally compare the dice?
To each other. So in this one, they'd both be fighting with terrain dice, because they're in terrain.
So they're actually, right, so the battle's in there. These are just placeholders for your cards.
These are the cards, and the cards fight file to file.
Got it, yeah. So there might be more than one card in it?
There could be an artillery, a skirmisher, and a heavy one. It could be a stack of 3, all in one. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So this was a Roman one with artillery against those and those, say. Skirmishers have to be a cavalry as well. The artillery would shoot first, then any skirmishers would roll against other skirmishers like this, and then eventually the heavies would hit each other. And that would all happen in that file. And just like in Meg, you would get overlapping files or flanking files now.
Oh, right.
So there's a whole system to play out. This looks absolutely beautiful. And every time something suffers damage, a half damage, it carries a wound.
Yeah.
And it plays out as a sort of 15 to 20 minute battle game, basically, with the big army, the full army. You can actually refight the battles of history with it quite well. It's quite nice. And if you want to, some of you bought 2 sets, you're going to double them up and put them next to each other, double the number of cards, and you have a big battle in your turn. 30 odd minute game. I'm just going to get the WoFun figures. Where did we put those now?
Oh, they're in the games room.
Okay.
Yeah. So the this looks all very nice. Several examples. Excellent.
Well, sir.
Yeah. Did that? I can't remember now. You got them?
No, I haven't seen it.
No.
No. Maybe you can grab it. I'll explain a bit more. Let's check the rule book, which is looking, looking very nice with all its examples in it, so that's looking good. And the last bit of it, while Mark grabs those, is the Tactica pack. So you ones have seen these for real. So now we've got the real version, Tactica symbol on the rear and on the front. People said, could I do it so that you had a sort of characteristic quote as well as a very clear instruction. So devastating charge, add a green die roll to any one combat roll in phase 1. So you need it in phase 1, and there's a quote underneath. The enemy battle line is weakened, take them head on now, charge. So we've got a bit of character in all of these. So overcome bodyguards, make for the enemy commander, slays bodyguards and bring me his head. So there's lots of character in these, 55 of those to go out. You get 1 card per star of your general to add to the battle. This looks absolutely stunning. Really, really pleased with it. These pop out really easily. They look really good. The extra spacing makes the thing very easy to use. Very happy with this. Really beautiful. I'm going to be playing a fair bit of this, and probably use some actual figures for me because I've got so many figures. And I'll do some demo games with both cards and using figures and keeping the cards off the table. If you want to play a longer game, by the way, but it doesn't work as well with the strategic game. It's better for refights and treating it as an independent battle game. The way to do it is to actually play them so that it's 3 wounds before you destroy a card. And that actually works really nicely. And you play an extra round of exploitation and the cards die less quickly, which isn't good for keeping the pace of the strategic game up, but is very nice from the point of view of a more realistic slog of a battle. And the armies break when they are down to more than half of their main battle cards, so it sort of mirrors Meg. These pop-outs are really good. They're very, very easy. Delighted with them. Really good. Yeah. So you can do our coast. We can do a whole plethora of different terrains will come onto the board with that, which is really great to see. And these look lovely. Delighted. Box is stunning. Never seen it before, but it looks absolutely brilliant. Very proud of it.